Welcome to Seneca Lady Indian Softball on KNEO 91.7 FM with live audio and video online at kneo.org. This broadcast is a sporting outreach of the KNEO Sports Network. You are listening to the official pregame show of the Seneca Lady Indians.
0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2 to Rhodes. That ball lifted in there to center field and deep and back-to-back home runs for the Lady Indians. An 0-2 count. 0-2 the count here on Bland. Swung on and missed for strike three. A huge strikeout there for Jamros.
Now let's join Ben Walcott live on location.
And a pleasant good afternoon, and we welcome you here to Aurora, Missouri as we get set for high school softball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network, as it's the Seneca Lady Indians in the Aurora Lady Hounds. I'm Ben Wolcott with you for all the action here this afternoon. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy, and it is the second to last week of the regular season here in the fall softball side of things. Here in Missouri, and Seneca comes in at 8-15 overall, 2-3 in Big 8 play. Aurora 7-15 overall, 0-5 in Big 8 play. A big game here this afternoon, district-wise as well. Aurora and Seneca share a district, and so a big one here this afternoon, as the winner of this game will have a leg up on district seeding. District seeding is supposed to come out a week from tomorrow afternoon. The district will actually be back here in Aurora starting the 12th of October and running through the 16th of October. So we will be back here in a couple of weeks for district play. Seneca has a couple of wins over district opponents under their belts. They picked up a big win over Cassville a couple weeks ago in the Branson tournament, and they actually did beat this Aurora team on Saturday as well, but this one means a little bit more when it comes to district seeding, as well as this one is Big 8 play. Seneca looking to get back to 3-3 in Big 8 play. We'll go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, we'll start to preview the matchup. After this, your countdown to first pitch sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is, better health, better you.
And we welcome you back. Your countdown to first pitch sponsors here this afternoon, People's Bank of Seneca and Prater's Pharmacy. We look at this Seneca schedule down the stretch. Not a busy week this week. They've had a busy last couple of weeks because 2 weeks ago they had 3 regular season games at Carl Junction, at Mack County, and Logan Rogersville. And then they went to the Branson tournament that weekend where they went 3-2 in that tournament. And then last week was another 3-week regular season games as they had Joplin on the road, at Marshfield on the road, and then hosted Monette last Thursday before the Big 8 tournament last Friday, and Saturday playing Mack County and Nevada on Friday, losing both those contests, then beating Reeds and Aurora on Saturday. And so a busy week this week, not as busy week this week, I should say. Seneca will be playing here today, and then they are off again until Friday as they have the Springfield tournament Friday and Saturday. And then next week, a busy week to end the regular season for the Lady Indians as they're at Branson next Monday, home against Reed Spring next Tuesday, and then they end the regular season on the road at Cassville next Thursday. Next Tuesday night against Reed Spring, that will be senior night for Mackenzie French and Bailey Waddell, the 2 Seneca seniors on this year's squad. Aurora comes in 7-15 overall. They also were part of that Big 8 tournament. They lost to Monette and Cassville on Friday, beat Reeds on Saturday before falling to Seneca. And after today, they head to Cassville on Thursday, and that will wrap up. And then it looks like Bolivar on Saturday, and then they end the regular season next Tuesday at Nevada. So they are winding down on their schedule as well. So it should be an interesting last couple weeks of the regular season. This one, like we said, not only a Big 8 contest, is Seneca looking to get back to 500, and Aurora looking for their first win in Big 8 play, but this one also has a big feel for district seeding as well. If you're Seneca, you already have a leg up on Logan Rogersville and Cassville as you've won against both of them, and you won't play Cassville again until after district seedings come out. So this one here is a big one for the Lady Indians as they look for that 2 seed. I would say Monette pretty well has that number 1 seed in hand as they have wins over everybody else. They're undefeated in Big 8 play, and if they win today versus Logan Rogersville, they'll clinch the Big 8 title in the fall. Go ahead, take another timeout. When we come back, we'll get you the starting lineups after this. Countdown to first pitch sponsors, People's Bank of Seneca, Prater's Pharmacy here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A lot of people put Billy Graham on a pedestal. They thought if anyone could get into heaven by being a good Christian, Mr. Graham would make the cut. But he was the first person to disagree with that.
I can't live the Christian life. Billy Graham is a total flop when it comes to living the Christian life.
Wow, so if Billy Graham couldn't do it on his own, what hope do you and I have to get into heaven? Mr. Graham knew that hope comes from God.
You don't inherit it. You don't deserve it. God gives it by grace. God just gives it to you if you reach up and receive by faith. If we confess with our mouths the Lord Jesus and believe in our hearts that God hath raised him from the dead, we shall be saved. You have to believe he's the Son of God, that he died for you, that he rose again, that he's alive.
Have more questions? Check out our website, findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Hi, this is Jamie Langford with Langford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local area, and we're also proud to support the Seneca High School Pride Marching Band. Langford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
And we welcome you back. Your starting lineups here this afternoon brought to you by Prairie Top Chiropractic and Langford Insurance. First for the visiting Seneca Lady Indians. Leading off is the center fielder, number 4, Callie Fields. Batting second and doing the pitching, number 26, Abby Jamros. Batting third and playing first base, number 16, Abby Steltz. The cleanup hitter is the third baseman, number 17, Callie Rhodes. Batting fifth and doing the catching, number 10, Kenzie French. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 33, Bailey Waddell. Batting seventh and playing left field, number 22, Maddie Collinsworth. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 15, McKaylee Mitchell. And batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 25, Cordy Hancock. So Seneca looks like this: Fields, Jamro, Steltz, Rhodes, French, Waddell, Collinsworth, Mitchell, and Hancock. Now the starting lineup for the Aurora Lady Hounds. They come in with a 7-15 overall record. Leading off is the center fielder, number 12, Aubrey Simpson. Batting second and playing shortstop, number 22, Kylie Phelps. Batting third and doing the catching, number 99, Kenna Hall. The cleanup hitter is the first baseman, number 14, Avery Mark. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, number 10, Abby Williams. Batting sixth and playing third base, number 18, Dagan Stellwagen. Batting seventh and playing second base, number 13, Mallory Brogdon. Batting eighth and playing left field, number 11, Lila Cutbirth. And batting ninth is the designated player, number 7, Lily Marks. Their extra player is their right fielder, number 6, Mackenzie Morgan. So Aurora looks like this. It will be Simpson, Phelps, Hall, Mark, Williams, Stellwagen, Brogdon, Cutbirth, and Marks here this afternoon, as both teams are just finishing their infield here, as Aurora and Seneca getting final instructions from their coaches before we get the starting lineups and national anthem underway. Seneca will be in their road uniforms here this afternoon. The road blues with black tops and blue numbers. Aurora, the Red Sox, black pants, white tops. And I think that's black numbers out there for the Lady Hounds. A big one coming your way here in the next couple of minutes, as it's Seneca and Aurora due up here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. Seneca looking to maintain some momentum that they got from the Big 8 tournament on Saturday afternoon. Like we said, this is the second to last week of the regular season, and this is a pretty big one when it comes to district standings here this afternoon. We will go ahead and take a timeout. When we come back, we should have first pitch for you. After this break, you're listening and watching Seneca Indian Softball. You're on the KNEO, Seneca Indian Sports Network.
When Jesus was crucified, 2 other men were also crucified. But unlike Jesus, who had done nothing wrong, these two were paying for their crimes. One of them made fun of Jesus, but the other man, he believed Jesus Christ was God's son. And Jesus promised that man he'd go to heaven, even though there was no time for him to clean up his act here. How could that be? Billy Graham.
He was saved by the sheer mercy and grace of God, not because he could get down from the cross and live a good life. The Bible teaches that God is a God of mercy, that no matter what sin anybody has ever committed in history, if we truly repent, God will forgive. He has to forgive because His Word says so.
No matter what you've done, God will forgive you if you turn your life over to Him. Discover how to do that at findpeacewithgod.net. That's findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
A lot has changed in banking and finance since 1997, but at First Community Bank, our focus remains the same. Community. We believe that every business needs a good partner, and for more than 25 years, we've been that partner. We've built personal, long-lasting relationships. We've earned your trust. We have experience that you can count on. We care, and it shows. We look forward to many more years of being your trusted partner. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 2918 East 20th Street in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
At this time, we'd ask that you stand and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthem.
And we welcome you back as a gorgeous day here in Aurora, Missouri as we get set for some high school softball here on the KNEO and Seneca Lady Indian Sports Network. Not a cloud in the sky out there and a little bit of a breeze as it feels like it's 83 degrees with a real feel of about 85 here this afternoon. Seneca, once again, Callie Fields leads things off. Abby Jamrose is batting second. Abby Steltz is third. The cleanup hitter is Callie Rhodes. Kenzie French batting fifth. Bailey Waddell sixth. Collinsworth seventh. McKaylee Mitchell eighth. And Cordy Hancock ninth as they will be going here this afternoon against Abby Williams. Williams on the bump here for Aurora. And Aurora will look like this in the field. Lila Cutbirth in left field, Aubrey Simpson in center field, and in right field is Mackenzie Morgan. Left to right in the infield is Dagan Stellwagen at third base, Kylie Phelps at shortstop. At second base is Mallory Brogdon, and at first base is Avery Mork with a battery of Kenna Hall catching Abby Williams here this afternoon. Seneca, the road uniforms, the road blue pants, black tops, blue trim. Aurora, the home Red Sox black pants, white tops, and black numbers. Bo Campbell is the home plate umpire here this afternoon. Mindy Villa is your base umpire as first pitch is coming at 4:32 this afternoon as that first pitch is in there for a called strike. So the count 0-1 here on Callie Fields. Fields, Jamrose, and Steltz are the three due up. Anybody who reaches, Callie Rhodes, who is a known home run hitter, would come to the plate as that pitch is outside for a ball. And the count 1-1 strike here on Fields. So 1-1 the count as here comes the 1-1 from Williams. That ball is poked out into short left field and not able to snag it out there is Cutbirth, and into second base on the play is Callie Fields on the E7. Just like right field in Seneca, the left fielder here is staring directly into the sun. A tough play out there for Cutbirth, and Seneca as their leadoff runner on as Abby Jamrose will come to the plate. And that pitch hits the inside corner. So the count 0-1. Jamrose really crowds the plate as she stepped back, but it hits the inside corner. 0-1 the count here on Jamrose as that pitch is fouled out of play behind the Aurora dugout. And the count quickly 0-2 here on Jamrose. Top of the first here in Aurora, Missouri. Be back in a couple weeks for district play. District play scheduled to start. That pitch is swung on and missed for strike three as Williams gets her first strikeout of the afternoon, and Abby Steltz will come to the plate. But district play will start here in Aurora on Thursday, October 12th, and go through Monday, October 16th. That first pitch is outside for a ball. Counts 1-0. Sponsors here this afternoon: Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and Seneca True Value. The 1-0 pitch is hit on a hop to the shortstop. And the shortstop Phelps throws to first in time, and there's two down. Taking third on the play is Fields, but that's a risky play with the shortstop fielding it, but Fields gets away with it. But two down here for Callie Rhodes. As Phelps got the sure out, and Williams looking to leave that runner stranded at third. So that first pitch is low for a ball. Count 1-0. The winds, it feels like it's coming in a little bit, but looks like it's going more left to right as that pitch is in there for a strike. So the count 1-1 strike here on Callie Rhodes. Top of the first. Runner at third for Seneca. So that pitch is high and outside for a ball. So the count now 2-1. Fields sitting at third for the Lady Indians. That run would be unearned if it comes in. That pitch is popped up in the air. The second baseman, Brogdon, can't get to it. A bloop single for Abby Jamrose. Or excuse me, not Jamrose, for Callie Rhodes. And coming in to score on the play is Callie Fields. So 1-0 here for Seneca. As coming to the plate will be Kenzie French. So French coming to the plate. Comes the first pitch to her. The ball gets by Hall. Rhodes will take second on the wild pitch, and the count's 1-0. So another runner in scoring position here for the Lady Indians. 1-0 the count here on Kenzie French. Comes the 1-0. That pitch is hit in the air to center field. Out there, Simpson snags it for the final out. And that will do the top of the first. For Seneca, 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error, and they strand 1. We're through a half inning. It's Seneca 1 and Aurora coming up here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Being a Lion comes with a reputation for excellence. Whether it's in the classroom, on the court, or in the community, Lions are leading the way. With innovative and immersive academic programs, new scholarship opportunities, and a campus committed to the future, now is the perfect time to find your purpose. Find your pride at Missouri Southern State University.
Marine Center Incorporated is a sponsor of Seneca Athletics. In business since 1979, they offer Mercury and Suzuki motors, along with low boats as well as boat repairs. Located at 4961 Highway 43 in Joplin, Missouri, open Monday through Friday 9 to 5, Saturday 9 to 12, and closed on Sunday. For more information, the phone number is 417-781-7450 or online at marinecenterjoplin.com. The Marine Center Incorporated, where the slogan is, Your Family Boating Headquarters.
A sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho, serving the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer personal banking services, including checking and savings accounts, home loans, and online banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, an equal housing lender. Member FDIC, where their slogan is,
Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
Aubrey Simpson will lead things off here for the Lady Hounds in the bottom of the first as she takes a ball high. This counts 1-0. Simpson, Kylie Phelps, and Kenna Hall are the 3 due up. Anybody reaches Avery Mork would come to the plate. Here comes the 1-0. That's swung on and missed, so the count 1-1. Seneca has Maddie Collinsworth in left, Callie Fields in center, and McKaylee Mitchell in right field. There's 1-1 the count here on Simpson. We'll get you the infield here in a moment as the 1-1 pitch is sprayed foul back to the backstop. Counts 1-2. Callie Rhodes sitting at third. Cordy Hancock at short. Bailey Waddell at second. And Abby Steltz at first base with a battery of Kenzie French catching Abby Jamrose here this afternoon. 1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2. That pitch is blooped in the air. Fields in left center going to come over and snag it. And there's 1 down as Kylie Phelps will come to the plate.
Shortstop, number 22, Kylie Phelps.
Campbell Bellicum Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, Marine Center Incorporated, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. Here comes the first pitch. And that hits the outside corner. And so the count is 0-1. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Here comes the 0-1. So that's high and outside. So the count now moves to 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Here comes the 1-1 from Jamrost, and that's fouled back to the screen, and so the count now moves to 1-2. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Happy Egg all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 1-2 the count. Jamrost looks for a sign that she likes. And here comes the 1-2. That's outside. Probably low as well. So the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So here comes the 2-2 offering. That's fouled straight back as Phelps doing a good job here, fouling off a couple pitches by Jamrost. Just like in Seneca turf field here in Aurora. So you'll get those true hops. 2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2. That's outside. Oh, they actually call that on the outside corner. And that's out number 2. So 2 down here. As Kenna Hall will come to the plate. So Jamrost picks up her first strikeout. And there's 2 down for Hall. As here comes the first pitch to her, and that's popped foul and gets out of play. So the count 0-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast. It's 0-1 the count here on Hall. As here comes the 0-1. That is in there for a strike. Hit the top of the zone, and the count 0-2. So Hall trying to protect here with 2 strikes. As here comes the 0-2 pitch from Jamrost, and that's outside. As Hall lays off. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Satterley Plumbing, HVAC, and Mechanical, and Prairie Top Chiropractic all sponsoring the broadcast here today. Seneca got their 1 run in the top of the first. Aurora looking to answer. Here comes the 1-2 to Hall. That pitch is fouled back, and it hits the screen. So the count remains 1-2. Jamrost looking to finish the inning here on a strong note. 1-2 the count. Here comes a 1-2 from Jamrost. That pitch hit on a couple hops to Hancock. Throws to first in time. And they got her. A good stretch by Steltz. And that will end the inning for Aurora. Nothing doing in the first. We're through 1. Seneca 1, Aurora nothing here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Hard work, dedication, and teamwork are vital to building a championship team. Those are just a few of the many qualities you'll find with the team at Satterley Plumbing, HVAC, and Mechanical Contractors. Since 1892, the Satterley team has been delivering championship service to Joplin and the surrounding area. Satterley is an authorized dealer for quality Lennox products and can keep your home feeling comfortable all year long. For repair or replacement of your current heating and air system, contact the Satterley team today at 417-624-3660 or online at satterleyplumbing.com.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Bailey Waddell leading things off here for the Lady Indians as she pops the first one foul, and Mork over there at first base can't quite make a play, so the count's 0-1 in front of the Seneca dugout. 6, 7, 8 here for the Indians in the second. Waddell, Collinsworth, and Mitchell. Anybody who reaches Hancock would come to the plate as here comes the 0-1, and that pitch is sprayed to right field and over the right fielder's head, Morgan. And Waddell going to try and stretch it to a double, and she is in there safely. A double for Waddell as it got over the head of Morgan in right field. So a leadoff runner is on as the left fielder, Maddie Collinsworth, comes to the plate, and we'll see if they anticipate her bunting. And she does not square as the first pitch is high. So the count's 1-0. For State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. So that pitch is outside for a ball, and the count 2-0. Mitchell and Hancock are the next two. Then you get back to the top of the order in Callie Fields. The 2-0 pitch is laced into left field. A single for Collinsworth, and she's going to take second on the play. So it's a single and take second. The runners will be first and third. They were worried about Waddell at second base going to third, and Collinsworth takes advantage. So runners at second and third here for Mitchell, as the first two have reached for Seneca. So here comes the first pitch to Mitchell, and that's high for a ball. So the count's 1-0. As here comes the 1-0. That's in there for a strike. So the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Seneca got 1 run in the first. They got runners in scoring position here in the second. Here comes the 1-1. That should hit the outside corner, and it does. And the count now 1-2 here on Mitchell, who needs to protect with 2 strikes. Seneca should get back to the top of the order here in the second as that pitch is outside for a ball. And the count now moves to 2-2. Cordy Hancock, the number 9 hitter, on deck. And back to the top of the order in Callie Fields. 2-2 pitch hits the outside corner for strike 3. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Williams. It's a big first out for her as Cordy Hancock will come to the plate. Hancock has been all over the lineup. In these last couple games, she's been batting 9th, but she's hit as high as 6th as that first pitch is swung on and missed. So the count's 0-1. As Hancock steps out, now she steps back in. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on and missed. And Williams is way ahead in this situation. She can get another strikeout. That would be big for her because she'd be an out away from getting out of this inning with no damage. 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Williams as Callie Fields will come to the plate. She reached and eventually scored in the first, reached on an error. Waddell doubled to start the inning. Collinsworth singled, and they've been at second and third ever since. That pitch just popped in there, foul, and it's going to sneak out of play. Count 0-1 as Seneca hitters are swinging early here on Abby Williams. 0-1 the count. This would be a big momentum boost for Aurora if Williams can get out of this with no damage. So here comes the 0-1. And that's high for a ball. So the count 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 outs here. 1-1 the count here on Cali Fields. Here comes the 1-1. That's low. So the count 2-1. You do have a base open, but I don't know that you want to have the bases loaded for Abby Jamrose. Jamrose has home run power. Fields has home run power as well. 2-1 pitch is popped up in the air in foul territory. First baseman over there makes a play. Mork makes the play in foul territory, and that will end the inning for Seneca. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. They strand 2. We're through 1.5. 1-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Seneca True Value is an authorized dealer of Hustler lawnmowers and is a proud supporter of the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. Seneca True Value offers tools, equipment, and products for professional contractors and do-it-yourselfers. They are open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday. Located at 404 Cherokee Avenue in Seneca. For more information, their phone number is 417-776-6000. Go Indians!
I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm for working hard for what you get and then protecting what you've got. Your home, your vehicles, your life. I'm for making an honest living and taking pride in what you do. And for giving back to the community I call home. I'm for serving my clients with the respect and dignity you would expect from the farmers that started this company. And though I know you probably hope you never need me, I'm here for you when you do. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're a Missourian, I'm for you.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And we welcome you back as Avery Mork leads things off as she swings through the first pitch to the count 0-1. Mork, Williams, and Stellwagen are the 3 due up, 4, 5, and 6. Anybody reaches Mallory Brogdon, the 7th place hitter, would come to the plate. 0-1 the count. That pitch is outside. So the count 1 ball and 1 strike. Everyone at the Neosho Daily News wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. 1-1 the count here on Mork. Comes the 1-1. That pitch is rolled foul down the left field line. And so Collinsworth will go grab it. They already have a softball back, so I'll have to throw it away. Well, not throw it away, but give it to the third base coach, and we'll get rolling here again. 1-2 the count. Here comes the 1-2. That's low. It's count 2-2, trying to see if she would chase the low pitch, and she did not. 2-2 the count. Here on the number 4 hitter for Aurora, Avery Mork. As here comes the 2-2. That pitch is spoiled foul back to the screen. So Mork stays alive. 2-2 the count. As here comes another 2-2 pitch. That's outside for ball 3. And the count now full at 3-2. Seneca fans wanted it, but it definitely looked outside from up here. 3-2 the count. Here comes the full count offering. And that's outside and high for ball 4. So Mork works it from 1-2 to a walk. as Abby Williams comes to the plate. She will try and help her own cause here. We talk about all the time with this Seneca team, walks and errors are what kill you. And a leadoff walk doesn't do you any good if you're Abby Jamros. So here comes the first pitch. Trying to bunt over. Stelz fields it. But a perfect bunt there by Abby Williams. And it's a base hit. And she advances the runner anyways. So runners at first and second now for Dagan Stellwagen. And you could see the same thing again, potentially. See if she tries to bunt runners over to second and third. As she's swinging away, and that one's popped foul out of play. It's the count 0-1. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO917 Sports. Our only other Seneca broadcast this week is Friday night. And now she's trying to bunt, and bunts it foul. Count 0-2. She didn't get a bat on that. I think that ball would have hit her. So counts 0-2. Seneca at home on Friday night against Reed Spring for homecoming. 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock first pitch. Or first for kickoff, not first pitch, excuse me. 0-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. Second strikeout of the afternoon for Jamros. And a good first out for her as Mallory Brogdon comes to the plate. So one out here for Brogdon. As here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike. This counts 0-1. Lila Cutbirth on deck. Lily Marks in the hole. If you can get that far if you're Aurora. Mork at second. Williams at first for the Lady Hounds. So 0-1 pitch. Hits the outside corner. And the count 0-2. So see what Jamros does here with being way ahead. Here comes the 0-2. That's high. Couldn't get Brogdon to chase. And the count now moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes. As Jamros gets the sign. And here comes the 1-2. That's back to Jamros. She's going to throw to third. And they call her out. I'll see if they talk about it. It's a G5. Rhodes was looking for the bag. Jamros did the smart thing in going to third, but Rhodes is having a hard time finding the third base bag, but they call her out at third, so runners are at first and second. And we're going to have a courtesy runner for the pitcher. And it looks like it's going to be Ashlyn Campbell. So courtesy runner for the pitcher here, as Williams' runner is now at second. That ball hit to Rhodes at third, and she's just going to tag the bag to end the inning. For Aurora there in the second. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and they strand 2. We're through 2. It's 1-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Life is full of firsts. As the first and longest-serving Christian health cost-sharing ministry, CHM has shared medical expenses for its members since 1981. We believe you should have the freedom to focus on your health while being supported by a community of believers, giving you the opportunity to create many more firsts.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10-plus acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
Abby Jamrose set to lead things off here for Seneca. In the top of the third, it's the heart of the order. Jamrose, Steltz, and Rhodes. Anybody who reaches Kenzie French would come to the plate for the Lady Indians. Seneca a 1-0 lead, an unearned run in the first. It's the only scoring through two. That first pitch is fouled, and I think it's going to sneak out of play, and it goes into the Aurora bullpen. Count 0-1. Jamrose struck out swinging her first time up. 0-1 the count. As here comes the 0-1 from Williams. And that one's fouled back, and so the count quickly 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes on the number 2 hitter here for Seneca. As here comes the 0-2 from Williams. And that's high and inside. So the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLube Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast as that pitch just stays outside for Williams, and the count 2-2 here on Jamrose. He's worked it from 0-2 to 2-2. As here comes the 2-2, and that pitch is roped down the right field line. It's a fair ball, and it's going to roll out of play, so that'll be a double. I was going to say, I think that went behind the fence, and so it's out of play. It's a double for Jamrose, and the leadoff runner is on. Seneca had runners at second and third there in the second, but wasn't able to score. That one just got past the fence there out in right field, and it got out of play. As Abby Steltz will come to the plate, she grounded out to the shortstop her first time up. So that pitch is high for a ball. This counts 1-0. Rhodes on deck. She has the RBI single for the Lady Indians as she hit a bloop single to right field her first time up. As Steltz takes a called strike, so the count is 1-1. So here comes the 1-1 from Williams. And that pitch is poked out in the air to just over the shortstop's head, and Jamrose did the smart thing in not going too far, as Phelps couldn't quite snag it, but Jamrose had to make sure she froze in case that was caught. Callie Rhodes comes to the plate for the Lady Indians. I don't know. This is the hitter you want to face with runners, as that first pitch must have been up. So the count's 1-0. Looked like it went over the plate, but must have been a little bit high. 1-0 the count here on Rhodes. And that one's high for a ball. So the count's 2-0. And Rhodes probably has a certain zone she's looking at here to swing. So here comes the 2-0. That pitch is lofted in the air. It's in foul territory. Tough play for the first baseman, Mork, and she's not able to snag it. So the count 2-1, and it may be better that that pitch was not caught, because runners probably would have advanced if she had been able to catch that ball. 2-1 the count, but you always also think about you want the out as well. Here comes the 2-1. That pitch is roped in the air to center field and deep, and that is gone. A 3-run home run for Callie Rhodes, who continues to have herself quite the junior season. She's got all 4 RBIs on the afternoon, and Seneca has themselves a 4-0 lead. As she hit one to dead center in that scenario. So all 3 runs come in and score, and Seneca's got a 4-0 lead with still nobody out here in the inning for Kenzie French. So French will come to the plate. Other sponsors here this afternoon: Campbell Beddicombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Marine Center Incorporated. So Seneca 3 runs so far here in the inning. So here comes the first pitch to French, and that's low for a ball. So counts 1-0. French flew out to center field, her first at bat. As here comes the 1-0. That one's low as well. Let's count 2-0. Though nobody's on base, that still was a nice block there by Hall. 2-0 the count. Here on French. That pitch is hit on a couple hops to shortstop, throws to first in time. And it's a 6-3 putout. French flying down the line made it a closer play, but a nice play there by Phelps, who gets it to Mork for the out. As Bailey Waddell comes to the plate. Waddell doubled over the right fielder's head her first time up and belly flopped into second. So here comes the first pitch to Waddell, and that's a ball. So the count's 1-0. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Happy Egg, all sponsoring the broadcast. So here comes the 1-0. That one hit on a couple hops to Phelps, who has her second straight play. And there are 2 down here for Maddie Collinsworth. Collinsworth singled to left field her first time up and took second, as Aurora was busy worrying about the runner at third, and so she took second because they weren't paying attention. That first pitch is low for a ball. This counts 1-0. 3 more added in the inning as Callie Rhodes continues her home run parade this season. That ball is lifted in the air to left center field. The center fielder out there, Simpson, makes a nice play because she was drifting towards the fence and was able to feel the fence and grab it for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors and nobody left. We're through 2.5. Seneca 4 and Aurora nothing.
The news offers regular reminders that there is no peace in this world. But while real peace may not be possible on a global scale, Billy Graham says it is possible within your heart.
The Bible teaches that we're going to confront harsh realities. Well, some of you will say, well, it won't happen to me, but it will sooner or later, because there comes a time when we all suffer. But in the midst of whatever it is, Christ is with you if you know Him. He said, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. There's the peace of God if you have peace with God. That's yours. Christ is with us in the midst of our troubles and our difficulties and our hardships.
We can tell you more about the unshakable peace that God offers you at findpeacewithgod.net. findpeacewithgod.net. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Indians!
And we welcome you back as Lily Marks will lead things off here for Aurora. That first one is fouled off, so the count 0-1. 9-1 and 2 due up for Aurora here in the third. Marks, and then the top of the order, and Simpson and Phelps. Anybody who reaches Hall come to the plate. That home run by Rhodes was her 9th of the season. That pitch is fouled straight back. So the count 0-2. She had a stretch there in a week where she hit, I think, 7. She had 3 in one game. 9 RBIs as well. 0-2 the count. Comes the 0-2, and that pitch is poked. Nice job there by Marks. Hancock fields it on a hop and is able to get her out. And so 1 out here as Aubrey Simpson comes to the plate. Simpson flew out to center field, kind of left center field her first time up. That pitch is hit in there to left field. Collinsworth came in, and now she goes out and grabs it out there in left field. And there's 2 down as Kylie Phelps will come to the plate. Phelps struck out looking her first time up. First pitch is high for a ball. This counts 1-0. I believe that 3 home run game was against Logan Rogersville that they won 10-3. 7 of the 10 RBIs for Callie Rhodes. 1-0 is outside. So the count's 2-0. The count here on Kylie Phelps, who's way ahead. Here comes the 2-0. That's swung on and missed. So the count 2-1. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministry, Seneca School District, and SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon as well. 2-1 the count. Here comes the 2-1. That pitch is poked out in the air. Mitchell comes in but can't field it as Waddell was going out. It's a single on the play for Phelps and a 2-out hit for the Lady Hounds as Kenna Hall will come to the plate. So Aurora trying to get something started here with 2 outs as Hall grounded out to shortstop her first time up. So here comes the first pitch to Hall. And that's swung on and missed. They throw back behind Phelps and chase her back to the bag. So 0-1 the count. French just getting more and more comfortable behind the plate. Rayleigh Davis started the year behind the plate, but she got injured in the Joplin tournament, and French has been back there ever since. Here comes the 0-1. And that hits the outside corner. And the count 0-2. Hall will have to protect here with 2 strikes as Jamrose looking for her 3rd strikeout. Comes the 0-2. That pitch is popped up in the air in foul territory. It's going to stay in play, and French is able to grab it for the final out of the inning. For Aurora in the 3rd, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 1. We're through 3 innings of play. It's Seneca 4 and Aurora 0 here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
McKaylee Mitchell will lead things off here for the Lady Indians in the fourth. It's 8, 9, and 1. Mitchell, Hancock, and then the top of the order in Fields. An unearned run in the top of the first, and then 3 runs there in the third on a 3-run home run by Callie Rhodes. As Mitchell takes a called strikes, the count's 0-1. Williams was able to strike out both Mitchell and Hancock, as she has 3 strikeouts on the afternoon. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. That pitch is poked foul, and that's going to sneak out of play behind the Aurora crowd. And the count 0-2 on the third base side. Like we mentioned, districts here in a couple weeks, so we'll be back starting October 12th. But still got 3 more regular season broadcasts, including today, to bring you. So I think Mitchell just barely got a piece of that one, so the count remains 0-2. So we have the senior night next Tuesday night against Reed Spring, and then the regular season finale on Thursday at Cassville. Seneca also playing in the Springfield tournament this Friday and Saturday as that pitch is outside for a ball. So the count's 1-2. And they head to Branson as well next Monday. So busy last 2 weeks of the regular season for the Lady Indians. That pitch must have been just low. And so the count 2-2. It looked like it had the plate, but must have been just a smidge low. 2-2 the count. Here comes the 2-2, and that pitch is low. And Mitchell has worked it from 0-2 to 3-2. As here comes the 3-2 from Williams. That pitch is spoiled foul, and Williams doing a good job battling here. She will see an 8th pitch of that bat. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Satterley Plumbing, HVAC and Mechanical, and Prairie Top Chiropractic all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. Count remains full here on Mitchell, and that's high for ball 4. So Mitchell works it from 0-2 to a walk. I believe that's the first walk of the afternoon for Williams. The leadoff runner is on for Cordy Hancock. Hancock struck out swinging her first time up. See if they have her bunt. Aurora anticipating that, and that pitch is bunted foul. So the count's 0-1. As the third baseman, Selwagen, was creeping in at third base. So they were anticipating it on the first pitch. Now that they're anticipating it, we'll see if she swings away or goes for a bunt again. She did not square that time as that pitch is high. So the count's now 1-0. 1-1, excuse me. Yeah, she bunted that first pitch foul. So 1 ball and 1 strike here on Hancock. As here comes the 1-1. That's swung on and missed. So the count now 1-2. So Hancock squared to bunt her first time, fouled it off, and has not squared to bunt since. 1-2 the count here on Hancock. Leadoff runner Mitchell is over there at first. She worked a walk, and Hancock chases for strike 3, as that is the 4th strikeout here for Williams, as Callie Fields will come to the play. She has reached on an error and fouled out to the first baseman. 1 out here, Mitchell at first. Fields at the plate. Comes the pitch to Fields, and that's high and outside for a ball. Counts 1-0. You know your offense is humming along when you're only in the top of the 4th and you're seeing the starting pitcher for the 3rd time. As here comes the 1-0, and that stays high. So it looks like Williams went a little bit off speed there. 4-State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau Agent Josh Dotson, Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. As here comes the 2-0. That pitch is hit in the air to right field, and the right fielder, Morgan, out there is able to grab it. Almost going a little bit too far was Mitchell, but she scampers back to the bag as Abby Jamros will come to the plate. Jamros 1 for 2. She doubled there in the 3rd, as that one went down the right field line and actually went out of play. And then she's also struck out. So here comes the first pitch to her, and that pitch is laced back up the middle, and runners will be at first and second here for Abby Stelz. Stelz singled in her last plate appearance. She's also grounded out to short, and I think we may have a courtesy runner here, or is it going to be a pinch runner? We'll see. Nope, it's not going to be for Jamros. It's a pinch runner. It's Kesley Plattner out there. She will be pinch running for McKaylee Mitchell. So Plattner out there running for Mitchell with 2 down, as Abby Stelz comes to the plate. So here comes the first pitch to her, and that's low for a ball, and Plattner able to just get back. That was a nice job by Hall behind the plate. Plattner almost went too far. Hall threw a bullet down there, but Plattner able to get back. 1-0 the count. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch is hit in the air to right field. The right fielder, Morgan, coming in and grabbing it for the final out of the inning. For Seneca in the inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and they strand 2 through 3.5. It is Seneca 4 and Aurora nothing.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is Better Health, Better You.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Avery Mort leads off the bottom of the 4th inning by lacing one to right center field. She has a double there to start the 4th, as the 5 and 6, Abby Williams and Dagan Stellwagen are the next two. Mallory Brogdon also due up here in the inning. So a leadoff double for the Lady Hounds, as they have had traffic the last two innings, just haven't been able to get anybody around. That first pitch, I think Williams swung at. So count's 0-1. Williams singled her last time up, was eventually forced out at third base. 0-1 the count here on Williams. So here comes the 0-1 from Jambros. That back up the middle. Hancock's only play is to first base. It is a 6-3 putout, but that's a productive out there by Williams as you get the runner over to third in Mork. So runners at third now with one out for Dagan Stellwagen. So you have two chances now to get that run across if you're Aurora. Everyone at the Neosho Daily News wish the Seneca Indians good luck. Let's go get that win. So one out here. Here comes the first pitch, and that's high to Stellwagen. Count 1-0. If you're French, you got to try and keep everything in front of you as well. 1-0 the count. Here comes a 1-0 from Jamros. And that hits the outside corner. Let's count 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at third is Mork, who doubled to start the inning. Comes the 1-1. That pitch is hit to Hancock, who throws to third. Runner gets back to the bag. But an excellent play there by Hancock. And Mork able to just scamper back on the line drive catch as Mallory Brogdon comes to the plate. Brogdon grounded out on a fielder's choice. First time up. That ball hit to short. Hancock a throw over and a nice stretch by Steltz at first base. And Aurora strands a runner at third. For the Lady Hounds, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. They strand 1. We're through 4. Still 4-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
Churches everywhere preach that heaven and hell are real, and that a relationship with Jesus Christ is the only way to get to heaven.
When you hear such a message, you can do one of two things.
Billy Graham.
First, you can reject it, laugh it off, take it lightly, or you can weigh the facts, heed the warning, and gauge your life and actions accordingly, and repent of your sins, and turn to Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior.
So what does repent of your sins mean? It means you're sorry for the sins that you've committed, and you ask the Lord to help you stop sinning.
It is never too late to repent, never too late to turn to Christ. All the way through the scriptures, it teaches that God is a God of love, forgiveness, and mercy.
And He wants you to know all three. Someone is ready to talk with you right now when you call 888-388-2683. That's 888-388-2683. We're the Billy Graham Evangelistic Association.
Callie Rhodes to lead off the top of the fifth. She's 2 for 2. She's got all 4 RBIs, an RBI single, and then a 3-run home run her last time up. That first pitch is outside for balls. Counts 1-0. 4-5-6 here for Seneca in the fifth. Rhodes, French, and Waddell. Anybody who reaches Collinsworth comes to the plate. The 1-0 pitch is lifted in the air to center field. This one will stay in play as Simpson out there in center grabs it for out number 1. So first time Rhodes is retired here this afternoon as Kenzie French will come to the plate. Kenzie has flown out and grounded out here this afternoon. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ballgame schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. It's on Twitter at KNEO917 Sports. An infield single there for French as she just hit it over the pitcher's head, and the shortstop Phelps could not make a play in time with French's speed. So a one-out single as Waddell come to the plate. Our only other Seneca broadcast this week is on Friday night as the Indians host Reed Spring for homecoming. 6:15 pregame show, 7 o'clock first for kickoff as Waddell takes a strike. Count 0-1. Should be a good matchup there in Seneca as Reed Spring comes in 4-1. Their one loss being to Nevada as that pitch is outside for a ball. Count 1-1. Seneca through 5 games football-wise has only allowed 14 points. So here comes the 1-1 and Waddell swings at it. Pitch grounded to third and Stellwagen retires her. 5-3 put out. French advances to second on the fielder's choice. As Maddie Collinsworth comes to the plate. Collinsworth singled her first time up and flew out to center field her second time. So here comes the first pitch to Collinsworth, and that's high for a ball. It's count. It's 1-0. 4-0 Lady Indians here in the top of the 5th. So here comes the 1-0. That's swung on and missed. So the count 1-1. As Collinsworth waits the 1-1 pitch here from Williams. That's high. Counts 2-1. French reached on a 1-out single. Advanced to second on a fielder's choice. Runner in scoring position for the Lady Indians. Here comes the 2-1. That pitch is lofted in the air to left field. Cutbirth out there in left is not able to grab it. And Collinsworth will reach. And a run will come in and score. So it's 5-0 Seneca. And a runner will remain at second base. So Mitchell comes to the plate. Kaylee Mitchell reached on a walk her last time up. That pitch is outside for a ball. This counts 1-0. Mitchell 0 for 1. She worked an 0-2 count her last time up to walk as she takes a pitch on the inside corner. So the count 1-1. Cordy Hancock on deck, and then you get back to the top of the order in Callie Fields. Comes the 1-1. That's high for a ball. So the count 2-1. You would love for Mitchell to reach somehow so you could clear the bottom of the lineup and get the top of the order to the plate in the 6th. So here comes the 2-1. That pitch is poked foul, and it's actually going to sneak out of play just to the left of the press box as the count now goes to 2-2. Williams looking for her 5th strikeout. 2-2 the count here on Mitchell. So here comes the 2-2. And that's high. Nice job by Hall to snag it and keep that runner at second. Count now full at 3-2. So here comes the 3-2. That pitch is poked up in the air. It's going to stay in play, and Hall is going to grab it behind the plate for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, 1 run on 1 hit. There was 1 error, and they strand 1. We're through 4.5. 5-0 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce is an organization that exists to make Southwest Missouri a better place to live. That is why they are proud supporters of high school athletics. They understand that the life lessons learned from sporting competition teaches responsibility and discipline and makes our student athletes better citizens for tomorrow. Learn more about local area events online at neoshocc.com. Proud supporters of local school athletics.
Lila Cutbirth leading things off here for the Lady Hounds in the bottom of the 5th. 8, 9, and 1 here for Aurora. Cutbirth, Marks, and then the top of the order in Simpson. Cutbirth grounded into a fielder's choice, her first time up. Here comes the first pitch from Jamrose. That's swung on and missed, so the count is 0-1. Jamrose has let the ball been put in play, but her fielders have backed her up here this afternoon. So here comes the 0-1. That ball is roped foul. So the count 0-2. It's Jamrose only 2 strikeouts on the afternoon, but she also has only walked 1 so far. That's the way to get a win here if you're the Lady Indians. 0-2 the count here on Cutbirth. That's swung on and missed for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Jamrose. And the first out as Lily Marks comes to the plate. Newmac Electric, Prater's Pharmacy, ProLu Maintenance Center, Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Seneca True Value, all sponsoring the broadcast here today. So that first pitch is swung on and missed, so the count 0-1. Marks grounded out to the shortstop Hancock, her first time up. 0-1 the count. Jamrose waits for the sign from head coach Allison Stolte. Here comes the 0-1. That's swung on and missed, and the count quickly moves to 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Here comes the 0-2. That's swung on and missed for strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Jamrose. 4th strikeout of the day as Aurora gets back to the top of the order. And Aubrey Simpson, she's flown out to center and flown out to left, so I guess all that's left is to fly out to right at this point. So here comes the first pitch, and she's going to try and bunt her way on and bunts it foul. Counts 0-1. Other sponsors, Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home, Big Nickel, Missouri Southern State University, and Marine Center Incorporated. 2 down here in the bottom of the 5th. 1 in the first, 3 in the 3rd, and 1 in the 5th for Seneca. So here comes the 0-1 to Simpson. She hits that one to Hancock. A tough play for Hancock, and she is safe. Excellent effort out there by Hancock, who threw from her knees, but Simpson too fast and was able to beat it out for an infield single as it gets by Rhodes. So a 2-out base runner here for the Lady Hounds as Kylie Phelps will come to the plate. She singled in the 3rd. She's also struck out. So here comes the first pitch from Jamrose. That pitch is blooped up in the air, and it's going to fall behind Stelz. Mitchell going to grab it. They're going to send the runner home, and the runner coming in safely as it will be an RBI single for Kylie Phelps as Simpson never got stopped on the play, and that one was just hit in no man's land just behind Stelz, and it kind of was going away from Mitchell and Waddell. And Aurora gets a run, and a runner at first base and Phelps as Kenna Hall comes to the plate. That first pitch is in the dirt. French blocks it, throws to second as Hancock grabs it, but taking second on the wild pitch is Phelps. Not a bad throw by French. 1-0 the count here on Hall, who has grounded out and fouled out. Here comes the 1-0. That pitch is roped down the left field line, and it's going to go foul. So it's hit a long way by Hall, but ahead of that one, so the count 1 ball and 1 strike. So it looks like Jamrose went off speed to try and speed up the bat. So 1-1 here on Hall. Here comes the 1-1, and that pitch is poked foul, and it's going to sneak out of play behind the Seneca dugout. So now Jamrose ahead. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at second is Phelps. As here comes the 1-2 to Hall. That's low. French is going to throw towards third. And Phelps goes back to second. Actually goes into the outfield, but Collinsworth able to back it up enough that Phelps stays at second. 2-2 the count here on Hall. As here comes the 2-2 from Jamrose. That ball is roped down the left field line, foul. Count remains 2-2. As Jamrose can't seem to find a way to put Hall out. Deuces wild here in the bottom of the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here on Hall. Comes another 2-2. That's low as it's bounced in there. And Hall has worked it full at 3-2. And we'll be seeing a 7th pitch of the at-bat. As here comes the full count pitch, and Jamrose is taking too long, so Hall steps out. Here, and Hall stepped out again. As Jamrose got the sign that she wanted, and here comes the full count pitch. That pitch is pop foul, and it's going to hit the back of the press box and roll around. Count remains full. It's Hall. It's on that one, just a little bit underneath it. Count remains full at 3-2. Here comes another full count pitch, and that is fouled off. And Hall is doing just enough to keep herself alive. This will be the 9th pitch of the at-bat. She's fouled off 3 straight pitches. And Hall will step out again. Jamrose is taking a while to find the sign. And here comes the full count pitch again. And that pitch is roped in there to left field and deep. And that ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Kenna Hall. And just like that, it's 5-3 as Hall wins the battle there. An excellent job by Kenna Hall to keep herself alive and hit a 2-run home run to cut the deficit in half, as it's now 5-3 for the Lady Indians. Still 2 outs here in the 5th, as now Avery Mork will come to the plate. She has doubled and walked. Langford Insurance, Dairy Queen of Seneca, First Community Bank, and Happy Egg all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. So it was 2 quick outs for Jamrose to start the inning, but back-to-back singles and a home run have the lead cut to 5-3. As here comes the first pitch to Mork. That pitch is hit on a couple hops to Waddell, who throws to first in time for the putout. That will end the inning. But for the Lady Hounds, they get 3 runs on 3 hits. There were no errors, and they don't strand anybody. We head to the 6th, 5-3 Seneca, here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
Hard work, dedication, and teamwork are vital to building a championship team. Those are just a few of the many qualities you'll find with the team at Satterley Plumbing, HVAC, and Mechanical Contractors. Since 1892, the Satterley team has been delivering championship service to Joplin and the surrounding area. Satterley is an authorized dealer for quality Lennox products and can keep your home feeling comfortable all year long. For repair or replacement of your current heating and air system, contact the Satterley team today at 417-624-3660 or online at satterleyplumbing.com.
Cordy Hancock will lead off the top of the 6th here for Seneca. She takes a pitch low for a ball, so counts 1-0. Hancock, then the top of the order in Fields and Jamrose, 9-1-2 for Seneca here in the 6th. As things have tightened up, so Aurora scored 3 in the bottom of the 5th to cut it to a 2-run lead. That ball poked in the air. That one, as the second baseman, Brogdon, comes over and snags it. An excellent play by her. And there's 1 out as Callie Fields will come to the plate. People's Bank of Seneca, Crowder College, Christian Healthcare Ministries, Seneca School District, and SGA Unlimited, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 1 out here for Fields, who's 0 for 3. As it looks like she was trying to bunt her way on and swings through it, so the count's 0-1. Fields can get one down. You'd have a hard time getting her out. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. That ball is poked in the air. It's in foul territory, but it's going to stay in play. And a nice job by the catcher, Hall. And there's 2 up and 2 down here quickly for Aurora, as Abby Jamrose will come to the plate. Jamrose 2 for 3. A single and a double to her credit. She's also struck out. As Williams looking for a 1-2-3 inning after getting those 3 in the bottom half of the 5th. As Jamrose takes a pitch high. So the count's 1-0. So here comes the 1-0. The Jamrose ropes that down the right field line. It's a fair ball. She's going to try and go for 2. There will be a no play at second. So a double there for Abby Jamrose. And she is 3 for 4, as Abby Steltz will come to the plate. Steltz 1 for 3. Kind of surprised you don't have the Plattner out there running for her. So here comes the first pitch to Steltz. As she takes a called strike, so the count's 0-1. Steltz 1 for 3. She singled in the 3rd. She's also grounded out and flown out. 0-1 the count. Comes the 0-1. And that hits the outside corner. So now quickly the count 0-2. Stelz needing to battle here with 2 strikes. Here comes the 0-2 from Williams. And she just gets a piece to keep herself alive. Southwest Missouri Bank, Neosho Daily News, Satterley Plumbing, HVAC and Mechanical, Prairie Top Chiropractic, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. Here comes another 0-2 from Williams. That pitch is roped back up the middle and through. They're going to send Jamrose home. There's a play at the, and they actually are not now, and Stelz trying to take second, and she is out at the plate, or at second, I should say. It's a single for Stelz, but then it goes 8-2-6, I believe it was, to end the inning. For Seneca, no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and they strand 1. We are through 5.5, 5-3 Seneca here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
At ProLube Tire and Auto Center, we know what it means to rely on your vehicle. We race all year and know how to get that extra inch out of every part. Precision, quality, and reliability are not just words to us. It's what we do every day. We know you rely on your vehicle to perform for your family. From oil changes to full-on repairs, ProLube gives you the best racetrack team experience, so you can be worry-free.
ProLube Tire and Auto Center, where we get it right on the road and the track.
A proud backer of the Seneca Indians is Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca. Located at 1101 Cherokee, they are honored to serve the area with traditional service options, including church and graveside services. They also have prearranged funeral plans. For more information, the phone number for Funeral Director Mike Steele at Campbell Biddlecombe Funeral Home of Seneca is 417-776-2251 or online, campbell-biddlecomefh.com.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Abby Williams leading things off here for Aurora in the bottom of the 6th, as she has worked it to 2-0 count here, 5-6-7 for Aurora here in the 6th. Williams, Stellwagen, and Brogdon, anybody who reaches cut berth would come to the plate. 2-0 the count here on Williams. Williams singled her first time up, grounded out to short her last time as that one's fouled back to the screen, and so the count is 2-1. Yes, Kenna Hall hit a 2-run home run there in the 5th after Phelps hit an RBI single, and that's how Aurora got their 3 runs all in the 5th inning as that pitch is swung on and missed, so the count 2-2. If you can get a 1-2-3 inning here, it would be 8-9-1 in the 7th. And you could avoid Phelps and Hall, potentially. So here comes the 2-2. That's swung on and missed for strike 3. That's the first out.
Now batting third.
5th strikeout of the game for Jamrose. As Dagan Stellwagen comes to the plate, she's 0 for 2. A strikeout and a line out to Hancock at shortstop. So here comes the first pitch. That's fouled straight back. So the count's 0-1. For State Sports Report, Missouri Farm Bureau agent Josh Dotson, the Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce, all sponsoring the broadcast here this afternoon. 0-1 the count. As here comes the 0-1. And that's outside. So the count 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. here on Stellwagen. As here comes a 1-1 from Jamrose. That's outside and low. So the count 2-1. One out here in the bottom of the 6th inning. What's been a good one throughout. 2-1 the count here on Stellwagen. So here comes the 2-1. And that one hits the top of the zone. And so the count now 2-2. So now see what Jamrose tries to do here with the 2-2 count. Here comes the 2-2. That pitch is swung on and missed. Got her to chase it up high. Back-to-back strikeouts, and there's 2 down here for Mallory Brogdon. Brogdon 0 for 2. She has reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out to shortstop. So here comes the first pitch to her, and that hits the outside corner. It's count 0-1. 6 strikeouts on the afternoon here for Abby Jamrose. As here comes the 0-1. That pitch is lifted foul out of play behind the Seneca dugout, and the count now moves to no balls and 2 strikes. Jamrose way ahead here of Brogdon. Count remains 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 from Jamrose, and that's swung on and missed as Jamrose strikes out the side here in the 6th inning. We head to the 7th. Seneca up 5-3 here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network. SGA Unlimited is a proud sponsor of the Seneca Indians. Located north of Seneca on Highway 43, they offer equipment and supplies for outdoor sporting needs, including hunting and fishing. They are a licensed gun dealer and provide bait and accessories for fishing. For more information, their phone number is 417-439-1996. Proud supporters of Seneca Indian Athletics on KNEO.
Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca is the place to go before or after the game. Check out their amazing menu of fan-favorite blizzards like Oreo or cookie dough. Happy hour is daily from 2 to 5 p.m. That means everything you can drink from a straw is half price, excluding premium shakes. Don't forget to grab one of their $7 meal deals or their signature stack burgers and top it off with a Misty Slush. The Dairy Queen Grill and Chill in Seneca, located at 308 Washington, open daily from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Proud to support the Seneca Indians.
Callie Rhodes to lead things off here for the Lady Indians in the top of the 7th inning. As Seneca looking for some insurance runs here. Rhodes, French, and Waddell are the 3 due up here for Seneca in the top of the 7th. Rhodes has all 4 RBIs for the Lady Indians. So here comes the first pitch from Williams, and that's fouled back to the screen. Count 0-1. Rhodes flew out to center field there in the 5th. Also has a single and a 3-run home run to her credit. So here comes the 0-1. That hits the outside corner. And the count 0-2. So Williams way ahead of Rhodes here. Rhodes looking to protect. So here comes the 0-2. That pitch is hit in the air to left field, and it's going to drop in front of Cutbirth and then roll all the way to the wall. So a hit there for Rhodes. And the leadoff runner is on as she gets to second. As Kenzie French will come to the plate. French 1 for 3, an infield single there in the 5th. She's also flown out and grounded out as she swings through the first one. It's the count 0-1. Keep up on the latest Seneca broadcast ball game schedule. Be sure to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/KNEO Radio. Follow us on Twitter at KNEO917 Sports. A one pitch is popped foul, and it's going to fall in front of the Aurora dugouts. The count 0-2 here on French. As Williams looking for her 5th strikeout. She's got 4 strikeouts so far here this afternoon. 0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2. And French does just enough to get a piece and stay alive. So the count remains no balls and 2 strikes. If anything, you want a productive out here to the right side to try and get Rhodes over to third with less than 2 outs. So here comes another 0-2. That's low. Nice block by Hall behind the plate to keep Rhodes at second as they fake a throw back. So that center fielder Simpson coming in to back up as well. 1-2 the count here on French. That ball is poked out in the air to right field, and it's over the right fielder's head as runners will be at second and third on the play as having to hold at second to make sure it wasn't caught was Rhodes. Apparently, the only thing I can think of would be runner's interference. She must have stepped out of the box because they called her out on the play, and they bring the runner back to second base. So I think she must have hit it when she was out of the box. That's the only thing I can think of because she's out. And now Waddell pops out for out number 2. So I'm guessing she hit it out of the batter's box. So I don't know how you rule that. But there's 2 down with a runner at second for Collinsworth, who hits that one to center field, and Simpson grabs it for the final out of the inning. For Seneca, no runs, 1 hit. There was an error, and they strand 1. We head to the 7th where Aurora needs 2 to tie and 3 to win here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
A new era in local sports begins. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report is where you'll find all of your local sports information. Join Sports Director Michael Imami and reporters Chaz Wright and Tashina Coleman every night. We cover Little League, high school athletics, Missouri Southern, and Pittsburgh State, along with countless community colleges in the 4 states. We cover it all. So whether you're a Chiefs, Cardinals, Eagles, or Wildcats fan, you won't want to miss the Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report.
Hi, this is Jamie Lankford with Lankford Insurance at 910 Washington Avenue in Seneca, Missouri. My wife Terry and I are proud to serve our local community and support local high school student athletes. Lankford Insurance specializes in life, agribusiness, commercial, and personal insurance needs. Please stop by and see us at our office or call us at 417-776-LIFE or visit us at www.midaminsurance.com.
Happy Egg supports the family farmer because they've seen the difference a choice like this can make. Now you can grow for Happy Egg and choose to raise hens the right way, the happy way. When you grow for Happy Egg, you're growing for a family-owned and operated business. You're raising happy hens on 10-plus acres who will lay happy eggs. You're working for yourself. As a Happy Egg grower, you'll receive new flock cost support and yield-based compensation. Visit happyegg.com/grower to apply today.
And we welcome you back. 8-9-1 due up for Aurora here in the bottom of the 7th. Lila Cutbirth at the plate, Lily Marks on deck, and Aubrey Simpson in the hole. As Aurora needs 2 to send this to an 8th inning and 3 to walk it off. As here comes the 1-0 from Jamrose. And that ball is sliced foul out of play. So the count 1-1, and reason why French was out there in the last inning is she stepped on home plate as she was swinging the bat. Which, being a slap hitter, you have to watch that. And that pitch is hit on a hop to Rhodes. And it's a sharp error as Rhodes was not able to handle it. First error of the game for the Lady Indians. Was a sharp hop, but the tying run comes to the plate now, and Lily Marks. That runner at first matters, but doesn't matter if you're the Lady Indians. That pitch is popped foul, so the count's 0-1. Simpson, Phelps, and Hall are the three that scored the runs there in the fifth. Simpson singled with 2 outs. Phelps scored it on a single, and then Hall hit a 2-run home run. So that's the damage they did in the fifth. That pitch is bunted foul. So the count 0-2 here on Marks. See what Jamrose throws here with an 0-2 count. I highly doubt the bunt will stay on with 2 strikes. But I've been wrong before. 0-2 the count. Here comes the 0-2 from Jamrose. That pitch is spoiled foul as Marks gets a piece. Stays alive. Count remains 0-2. If this were to get to an 8th inning, Seneca would have their 8, 9, and 1 hitters due up. But we're a long ways from that. Here comes another 0-2, and that ball is ripped foul. And so the count remains 0-2 as Mark's way ahead of that one. Still nobody out. Here in the 7th, you get back to the top of the order in Simpson, who's up next. Here comes another 0-2. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 1 out. And they throw back to first. Getting back to first safely is Cutbirth. Must have taken a big lead, but gets back safely as Aubrey Simpson will come to the plate. She singled her last time up. She's also flown out twice. Runner at first. That was a big out there for Jamrose. Pitch in the dirt. Count 1-0. Good block by French. Phelps on deck. Hall is in the hole. Kind of want to avoid getting to Hall, who hit a 2-run home run there in the 5th. So here comes the 1-0. That ball poked out to left field and deep. It's going to go all the way to the wall. They're going to have runners at second and third. Cutbirth is in there safely. And the tying run is in scoring position now for Kylie Phelps. Phelps 2 for 3. She has back-to-back singles after striking out looking her first time up. Base hit will probably tie this game at 5. So that ball was hit over Collinsworth's head, who was playing a little bit too shallow. That ball poked in the air to right center field, and Mitchell grabs it. There's out number 2. Run comes in and scores. Phelps picks up an RBI, but that's probably a bigger second out for the Lady Indians. The runner stays at third, but a sac fly allows Cutbirth to come in and score. And now Hall will come to the plate, and they're going to intentionally walk her. You bring the winning run on base, but I think that's probably the right call there if you're the Lady Indians. As Avery Mort comes to the plate, she's 1 for 2. She doubled in the 4th. She grounded out to second in the 5th. She's also walked.
Now batting first baseman, number 14, Avery.
Mitchell playing towards the line, field straight up, Collinsworth straight up. If she can plug a gap, I think Aurora would win because Hall has that kind of speed. As here comes the first pitch to Mork. And that's in there for a strike. So the count is 0-1. Stolte went out to talk to Jamros about what they wanted to do in that scenario. 0-1 the count here on the cleanup hitter for Aurora. The pitch is outside. This counts 1-1. Abby Williams is on deck. She's 1 for 3, a single, a ground out, and a strikeout. If Mork reaches, you put the winning run. Second base, potentially back to Jamros, knocks it down, throws to first in time, and that will end the contest. For Aurora here in the 7th, they get 1 run on 1 base hit. There was an error as well, and Aurora strands 2. 5-4 your final score. Seneca improves to 9-15 overall, 3-3 in Big 8 play. Aurora falls to 7-16 on the season. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District after this break here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
People's Bank of Seneca, proudly investing in our community and you since 1996. Locations in Joplin, Neosho, and Seneca. Bank PBS, peoplesbankofseneca.com.
Prater's Pharmacy in Seneca is a proud supporter of the Seneca Indians. The pharmacy is open from 9 to 5:30 Monday through Friday and from 9 to 1 on Saturday. They offer an automatic refill program and internet refill service online at praterspharmacy.com and through their mobile apps. They also have a drive-through window. Prater's Pharmacy at 1711 Cherokee in Seneca, 417-776-8701. Go Indians!
Seneca Indian Athletics is sponsored by Prairie Top Chiropractic. Located at 4556 Quince Road in Seneca, chiropractic physician Seth Wilson offers chiropractic services to Seneca and the surrounding areas. For appointment information, their phone number is 417-776-4556 or discover more at facebook.com/Prairie Top Chiropractic. Prairie Top Chiropractic, where their slogan is better health, better you.
Since 1997, First Community Bank has understood the importance of community banking and the many roles we play in empowering our local communities. We were founded on the principle of putting community first. 25 years later, this still holds true because there's value in being part of a community. Each of our neighbors play an integral role. It's why we work really hard to support you. We are proud to continue serving you. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
And we welcome you back to the post-game show. Post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. Seneca survives here this afternoon as they beat Aurora by a final score of 5-4. They jumped out to a 5-0 lead through 4.5 innings. They scored an unearned run in the first, 3 there in the second on a 3-run home run by Callie Rhodes. Rhodes had 4 RBIs on the afternoon. She finished 3 for 4, and then a 5th run therein, which would become the game-winning run scored by Kenzie French there in the 5th inning as Seneca comes away with the 5-4 victory. It's a big win. It's a big conference win for the Lady Indians as well. And it also is a big win when it comes to district standings, district seedings as well there for the Lady Indians. Lady Indians 5 runs on 10 hits. They stranded 8 for Aurora, 4 runs on 7 hits, and they stranded 6. Abby Williams picks up the win here this evening for the Abby Williams takes the loss for the Aurora Lady Hounds. She goes 7 innings, 10 hits, 5 runs, 3 earned, 1 base on ball, and 4 strikeouts. Abby Jamrose picks up the win for the Lady Indians. 7 innings, 7 hits, 4 runs, 3 earned, 2 base on balls, and 8 strikeouts. Like we said, Callie Rhodes 3 for 4 on the afternoon. Abby Jamrose 3 for 4. Abby Steltz 2 for 4 to lead the Lady Indians. Our final 2 regular season broadcasts of the season are coming up next week for the Lady Indians, as next Tuesday they are at home for senior night against Reed Spring. 4:30 start time, 4:10 air time on internet broadcast, kneo.org. And then next Thursday afternoon they head to Cassville for the regular season finale. That will do it, though, for us here this afternoon from Aurora, as Seneca a 5-4 win here over the Lady Hounds. The post-game show sponsored by Crowder College and the Seneca School District. I'm Ben Wolcott saying so long here from Aurora. We thank you so much for watching and listening to Seneca Lady Indian Softball here on the KNEO and Seneca Indian Sports Network.
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network.